I think we're gonna celebrate a little bit. Drew McIntyre is the new WWE champion, and congratulations to him for that victory. I've said it before, and I'm gonna say it again. I think Drew McIntyre is one of my favorite wrestlers in the WWE right now. We've seen Drew McIntyre go through all of the ups and downs, including being fired from the WWE. So his redemption story has always been a big inspiration. But now that I got all of that out the way, I know I've been running the risk of being that guy. The guy that just hates everything. The guy that's just always talking shit, no matter what. And today, I guess I'm him. Because why wouldn't the WWE have Drew McIntyre be the one to retire John Cena? Now I know that's over with and we moved on and it's a new year, but Drew McIntyre winning the WWE Championship, it opened up some old wounds. It took me right back to that place. When we were getting close to John Cena's last match, I made a suggestion that Drew McIntyre should be the last opponent. But now seeing how everything is played out almost a month later, this would have been the perfect opportunity, not only for Drew McIntyre, but this would have been the perfect thing for the WWE. In case we don't know, under Triple H's leadership, we have no new stars in WWE. Cody Rhodes is the last one. And ironically, adding Jacob Fatu into this feud, it was the perfect thing to do. Because Jacob Fatu might be the WWE's only chance at having a real star right now. I say that because Jacob Fatu is ready to go right now. A lot of other guys are good, but I can't say the same thing. And Drew McIntyre being the champion right now is exactly what it's supposed to be. Drew McIntyre should be a big star by now. And if he was the one that retired John Cena about a month ago, I could guarantee that's exactly what would happen right now. This is the perfect moment in wrestling history for this exact thing to happen. You trying to tell me that within 30 days, Drew McIntyre could have retired the biggest star over the past 20 years. And then 30 days later, he would beat Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship. How many times throughout a career do you even get this type of opportunity? John Cena is one of those guys you could put on the Mount Rushmore. So that's pretty much self-explanatory. I could argue the fact that retiring John Cena meant more than winning the championship at that time. And even though that's due to poor booking from the WWE, still in all, John Cena's retirement meant more than the WWE Championship. But seeing how everything played out, you had the opportunity to get the best of both worlds. You could have retired Cena and then got the championship. And let's all keep in mind, the Royal Rumble is 2 weeks away, meaning that WrestleMania is just around the corner. Drew McIntyre would be the talk of the wrestling world. He would be the #1 guy. He would have had retired one of the biggest stars. And then now he just took the championship from the guy that the torch was passed to. Again, I'm happy for what Drew McIntyre did. And I hope that he holds on to that championship for quite a while. Drew McIntyre has been the guy for a while. Last year, his feud with CM Punk was voted Feud of the Year. If the WWE had better opponents lined up for Drew McIntyre, I think that trend could have continued. I felt like Drew McIntyre has been on point with his promos as well. This is something that I don't think Gunther is capable of right now. I don't think Gunther could give you great promos on a regular basis. And now adding Jacob Fatu as a new feud for Drew McIntyre, this could have been a trifecta. This could have been the grand slam that WWE needed. It wasn't even just about Drew McIntyre. It's good for him as well and well deserved. But this all just could have been the history-making moment for pro wrestling. The fans are already starting to support Drew McIntyre. You're starting to hear it more and more from one town to the next. And I'm pretty sure that's because a lot of the fans feel the exact same way that I do. And I gotta say it again, because I know it's over and done with, and we gotta move on. But it's just not that easy to move on with these type of missed opportunities. Now, on the other side of this coin, it's been reports that Cody Rhodes pitched this idea of him losing the WWE Championship. That's interesting to me because at WrestlePalooza, I heard this exact same report, except at that time, Cody Rhodes wanted Randy Orton to interfere and help Drew McIntyre be the new WWE champion. So now we just fast forward 2 or 3 months later, and for some reason, Cody Rhodes seems hell-bent on losing his WWE championship. And maybe it's just me, but I would love to know why. Why doesn't Cody Rhodes, who's the face of the company, doesn't want to be the WWE champion? When you think about wrestlers from the past, it's just no way in hell they ever wanted to lose the championship. So why doesn't Cody want it? I mean, I could speculate, and if I was to take a shot at it, I would say because he doesn't believe in the WWE creative. See, that's the thing about Cody. His father is Dusty Rhodes, and to this day, Dusty Rhodes' impact is still all over professional wrestling. And that includes everywhere, not just the WWE, but especially the WWE. Everybody that came through FCW and NXT, they went through Dusty Rhodes to get where they are now. So I think it goes without saying the type of wrestling knowledge that Dusty Rhodes had. Even Roman Reigns tells the story of Dusty Rhodes saying that he would be the face of the company someday. I'm bringing this up because Cody Rhodes is the son of Dusty Rhodes. If all of these wrestlers in current time have been mentored by Dusty Rhodes, what does that mean for his own son? This means that Cody Rhodes' wrestling IQ is on another level. And I don't know sometimes if we fully appreciate that. It's no coincidence that Cody Rhodes is a part of the revolution, that being the creation of AEW. Cody Rhodes still has his fingerprints on the history of AEW. Even the guy that's their world champion has said that he's been mentored by Cody Rhodes, this guy being MJF. And look how much all the experts and analysts love MJF. MJF has went on the record and said that he's been mentored by Cody Rhodes. So I don't know the reason why Cody doesn't get the proper credit for his IQ in this business. So if he doesn't want to be WWE champion, it's because he know how much that championship is hurting his character right now. This is only possible because the WWE doesn't know what the hell it's doing. And they've done a really bad job at getting Cody Rhodes some credible opponents. A year ago, we just saw Cody Rhodes have a feud with The Rock. And regardless of how people feel about The Rock, that was the best thing smoking for Cody Rhodes. Beyond Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes has not had a real big feud. You could say Seth Rollins, but I don't know if the WWE considers that feud to be where the money is at. That's why you're hearing rumors right now about a potential Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns 3 at this year's WrestleMania. I just hope and pray we never see this happen, at least for another 3 to 4 years. It's just no reason at all to have this match again for the third time in 4 years. Back to the point, within 3 months, Cody Rhodes has pitched 2 ideas, with both including him losing the WWE Championship. Both times included losing to Drew McIntyre. So this kind of goes back to the IQ of Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes might be a genius in pro wrestling. It's not far-fetched because that's exactly who Dusty Rhodes was. And Cody vouching for Drew McIntyre to be the champion, it kind of shows that genius. Drew McIntyre is the guy that the WWE should have been focusing on 100%. This is the time. The same way it was when Drew McIntyre won the Royal Rumble in 2020. So it's going to be interesting to see which direction we go in. I would like to see Drew McIntyre carry the WWE Championship all the way into WrestleMania. Whatever happens then, that's on the WWE.